I regret to inform every gamer. Exactly, she's super my Mario Land 3 until I Wario. I regret to inform every gamer that rascal Wario is doing some shit. I don't remember the button to go back to the world map, but... God, it's so farty. Oh yeah, we can look at the map. We sadly cannot, like, just climb up those little hills to that forest. We gotta take a rather circuitous route. It is Wario time. Wario's always taking that circuitous route. Anyway, Stove Canyon. We're continuing that food theme like we're in a friggin' Kirby game. Oh, I like this song though. It's so farty. Gotta make sure it's nice and fartable. Pump up your bass for this one. It's so gross music. But yeah, so if you didn't do Sherbet Land, this, and it still is the third world in the game, so you know, it really does feel so bootleg because they don't know what they're doing. You got your weird Goombas. It is like indigestion, but yeah, how should we start the third world in the game? How about Firewall of Death? That was gonna happen. Like, there is a key somewhere. I bet I know where the key is. Also, for some reason, it's just there's a pirate ship section. But you get the free ending. You don't need to give up your money. Not yet. Ah, wrong button. A. I bet I can guess where the key is. I took the wrong path earlier. But yeah, like, Wario has his own Goombas. There's no Bowser. Like, this is, I'm pretty sure, the last, like, Wario Land game where... Oh, yeah, this one's hard. This is the last Wario Land game where Mario shows up. And mind you, spoiler alert for a 80-year-old game, like, it's only at the credits. But, like, any future Wario Land games do not even mention, like, you know, Princess Peach or Mario. Yep. Also, I guess I can't use the charge now. So that's a degree of challenge. Like, yeah, you can't go down there. I thought the key was going to be in one of these, but no. It's in, like, the very wall of death. It really is just, like, Wario's going to the bathroom. Ah, yeah, this... Oh, I still could have got the star there. Like, this does not preclude me from getting the star. Though in some ways it makes it, like, slightly easier, but... It's weird that the Yoshi's Island games, though, like, any game with Yoshi's Island cannot, like, separate Yoshi from Baby Mario, which, that makes sense on one hand. But that also means we have to do, oh no, Baby Mario and Luigi have been kidnapped or separated. Like, they've done it 3 times. Like, other Yoshi games don't have to. Though they still, like, no, we still have to have Baby Bowser. Not Bowser Jr., of course. There, got the treasure. I didn't even see what it was. I was too busy rambling about Mario. But, like, after this one, like, they just secure Wario. It's an orb, was the treasure, by the way. Like, they secure Wario. They quarantine Wario. Like, Wario Land 2, there is no trace of Mario or Peach. Mario, Princess Peach, or the Toad. They're not there. Okay. Yeah, after, like, the scrolling insta-death wall stage, we get something a bit more traditional. This stage, I'm pretty sure the gimmick is bridges that fall. But yeah, Wario Land, the original, is very much, they're trying to break their own thing. Wario Land 2 is just like, no, Wario is now fully doing Wario's own thing. Like, especially cemented with the, okay, Wario does not die, we're in puzzle platformer. Yep, Wario Land 2. That's one where I feel I will have to stream it. But also, it is a beast of a game, and just how much there is. Wario Land 3, I will say, when I streamed it, it was very fun doing a randomizer. Like, that's a game where, like, once you have the formula, you can very easily, like, manipulate that flowchart. But also, you're going through the game without having, like, some of the abilities you would get early on. Yeah, like, it is... I mean, I will go to bat for Wario Land 3, but it is the least platformer. I think it depends on what you want. Like, how much you want Wario to be like Wario Land, pure puzzle shit. Like, Wario Land 1 is on one side, Wario Land 4 is on the other. I mean, 3 is on the other. No, yeah, without an internet, it is very... It's gonna suck. And Nintendo Power is not doing a deep guide on that game. They do not care that much about Wario Land. Like, there was no strategy guide, which, you know, is another money barrier. Like, the thing with Wario Land, too, like... Each ending is honestly more like its own world. Like, yeah, you do the normal game that's like, you know, I would say... If I had to divide each thing by bosses... You know, there's maybe like 5 bosses, but, you know, probably 4, but, you know, then you bring in, like, each side path is, like, its own world. So maybe it's closer to, like, 10, and then, yeah... And also in Wario Land 2, there are side paths that just do not take you to an ending. They're actual side paths. Oh, that's an actual wall. The only annoying thing about Wario Land 2 I will give is just the, oh hey, you want a treasure? You're playing a random mini-game. Or like, you want the map to the last level? Mini-game time, jerk. Which... It's just funny in that you can be like, well, I lost it, I have to replay the stage again, or go back in the door and hope I have enough coins, so... But also, Wario Land 3 has the fucking golf. And that sucks. In Wario Land 4, like, if you're playing any mode past normal mode, you have to do the mini games, the grind to get the right weapon. So yeah. Wario Land 4 is just like, okay, on the spectrum of platformer to puzzle, it is between Wario Land 1 and 2. Because, like, yeah, you have some, you know, puzzle elements because the abilities are there, but they're more for mobility than, like, oh, you'll need this for a puzzle. And, like, somewhere, I think Wario Land Shake is, like, between Wario Land 1 and 4. Honestly, like, Shake might be the more pure action-y. I don't know. Wario Land, okay, of course, you know, Wario Master Disguise is not a Wario Land. Wario World is not a Wario Land. They're like on the Z-axis of Wario Land. Wario World is like on the purely action Z-axis. Wario Master Disguise is on the purely puzzle axis. Oh god, that game sucked. Yeah, I mean, it is the truth, and I say it every time that I feel they're just in WarioWare limbo because those sell. And WarioWare games are just probably way easier to make. Like, I don't imagine Wario Land, like, Shake did great, which is a tragedy because it's really... Like, Wario Land Shake is like, hey, you want Wario Land 4.5? Like, the biggest difference is... like, Pizza Tower fans... Wario Land Shake, like, yeah, Wario Land Shake has the annoying waggle to punch. Waggle to, like, use this big punch, but that could be mapped to a button. But Wario Land 4 has the... I mean, Wario Land Shake has the, hey, these... Go down this thing, it will send you forward really fast. Like, they could very much be traced to everything with the, Pizza Tower, you know, just rushing. Like, the escape the level sections of Wario Land Shake It are, like, the Wario Land 4 ones turn up to 10. I have a Wario Land... It's just wild having such, like, thoughts on Wario Land when, like, there are only 6? Yeah, there's 6. I always leave out Virtual Boy Wario Land, which is... It's the Sega CD. Like... It's the one that went Wario loves hats rather than Wario is an unbeatable Godmaster. I do not... There's a secret in this stage for sure. Right. I mean, I love WarioWare games. I mean... That is weird. I don't even remember if I got that. Oh, I did, because I went in there. That is amusing. But I feel like all the Wario Land staff definitely are just on WarioWare, because that's... I know that's... I want to say that's Sakamoto's baby. It's not Metroid. So yeah, the Sakamoto squad, that team, you know, they probably shifted to WarioWare when, you know, Sakamoto isn't busy doing whatever happened in Other M. But yeah, Good Feel... The sad thing is, Good Feel... Yeah, they got to make a... Good Feel is great at making, like, games in other series when they're let. Like, Good Feel made a perfect Wario Land. They made the best Yoshi's Island sequel. But then it's like... I mean, in Kirby's Epic Yarn, it is the best... It is vibes. Like, for something that HAL is probably, like, only on the fringe, very good Kerbin, but... Like, Wario Land... Oh. But, like... Yoshi's Crafted World is just... There is no danger in that game. They released the... Well, I'll get to that after I finish my good feel rant. Because I know that... I want to say Princess Peach Showtime is a good feel thing, despite them, like, not at all being, like, advertised on it. But I know, again, that's similar to Crafted World, where that game is... not challenging, like... I'm not going to be like, oh, it's fucking the hardest shit ever, but... if you're trying to get everything in Wario Land Shake It, or... Wario... not, Yoshi's Woolly World... like, there's some shit going on there. Also, this stage is just for a treasure. Like, the EX stages in Wario Land, I mean, in Yoshi's Woolly World, are just, they're very much, hey, these are like the Yoshi's Island bonus stages. This one's a Switch puzzle area. Like, even just... right. At least the plot of it is, I mean, Super Princess Peach is the game where everyone tricked themselves into thinking it's good when actually it is just jank after having streamed it. It feels like a weird bootleg Mario Flash game. But yeah, Super Princess, I mean, Showtime, I imagine, it's like a weird, it's like a Luigi's Mansion-ish game, which, like, they never really advertised it as, like, an adventure game, if I had to guess, but yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure they're, like, this is our Goemon at Home game they were making with, like, the Tanuki guy, was released in Japan. And I have heard nothing at all about it being brought over. Like, I think... well, let's pause the game and just do a Google. Good Smile, Tanuki game. No, it's Good Feel, not Good Smile, you fool. Like... Otogi... Tsugeki, like, it came out a while ago, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Wario, you gotta take a break. It came out November 30th, 2023. Okay, there's still a chance, but the window's getting smaller, and it's fucked up that... like, oh, that was a day after my birthday. If they would have released that over, I would have fucking shat. But I bet it's just too... they're not gonna put the effort in. Like, I could start up... I mean, I could easily make a Japanese eShop account. I do wonder, like, it does not be able to read anything. How much would it affect the gameplay? It looks like more of like a beat-em-up style thing, so maybe, but... like, maybe there's a fan thing, but... I feel it is just... yeah. I'll figure something out for it right now, but now I'm a bit sad. Not really, but... it's just, like, give me the... we have Goemon at Home game. Because they announced that, like, before COVID happened. COVID happened, and I thought it was just canned. Because there was nothing. But yeah. But let Good Smile make, like, Good Feel make a platformer that has, like, challenge. Okay, for Super Princess Peach vibes, I mean, not... bad choice, but, like, it is on the same quality level as Yoshi's Island DS, so take that as you will. Like, it is just jank. Yeah, if you're going for, like, all of the medals, I did. Some of the ones on the, like, motorcycle stage, if you're trying to get enough ribbons, like, good luck. Like, there is no reward for getting all of, like, the gold bead medals, but it's not a ton of effort. Like, it's a game you can 100% and not, like, spend, you know, 80 hours. Like, even, like, on it, like, quote-unquote unintended ways. Like, I've been doing some Kirby Superstar Retro achievements, and Kirby Superstar without items, or without helpers, or even without powers, is a different beast. Oh yeah, we just go. Like, there is a boss I'm pretty sure might be almost impossible to do without powers. In Milky Way Wishes. The RPG boss, because you have to wait for it to spit a star at you. It spits them really quick, and it's like a random shot. Will it, you know, give you something you can spit at it? So yeah, like, it makes it brutal. Like, without a helper is doable. Without an ability, you're going crazy. Like, I know, same for Meta Knight. Like, you can do Meta Knight without abilities if you... Oh god, yeah, that's just like base Kirby Superstar. Like, if you're doing the true arena level... like Galactonite without abilities. Because you have to just wait for the stars. Like, I only get through our abilities because I abuse abilities that have iframes. Like, well, which ones have iframes? Like, not Wheel. Yo-Yo has some really good ones when it appears. Stone, you just have to hope the enemy, like, doesn't stay aggro on you so you can change back. Fire has some really good iframes. If you're, like, on the next level... If you're really good at the game, like, speedrunner level, like, you can do some crazy shit with Wing, Jet. Like, if you're pro level, Suplex can just tear up shit. But, like, without anything, you're just on the mercy waiting for, you know, a star. Wario, I'm not jumping good today, gamers. Because I'm losing my Minecraft. Losing... Minecart! Fucking hell. Right? His face is just amazing. Like, I realize, like... we're still, like, halfway in the Game Boy lifespan. Like, mid to half... like, even before halfway, but... like, his unblinking face, his offset eyes, just like, what is Wario looking at? This Wario is incredibly gormless. The teeth, like, the mustache isn't really there, because they cannot fit it in without it being very confusing, so... Wario's, yeah, Wario's eyes are looking different directions so Wario can see all the money. I took the wrong path. Like, I can't, like, if I put the Wario Land and Wario Land 2 sprites side to side, I bet there's some interesting differences. Like, you're gonna get, you know, like, you would finally notice, like, oh, this one, I'm betting the Wario Land 2 sprite does not look as janky. Like, by Wario Land 3, they pretty much hashed out this Wario character. But, like, Wario Land 1, he's just still this weird thing. Also, the thing where... I don't want to say this... well, I guess this level is a pretty big difficulty spike. Like, it's not quite as much as going to, like, Sherbert Land. which is just the pure bonus area. But you're getting a lot more stuff that can kill you very good. Like, you have Wall of Death, you have Falling into Lava, you have mine carts that can roll you into lava, you have fireballs which will knock you into lava. There's a lot more death in this area. Like in Teacup Mountain, whatever, you have a load of water. But there's not really any water that's trying to, like, drown you in a pit. I'm trying to remember how many treasure Stone Mountain has. Like, the only way you can know if a stage has treasures for sure is to beat the game, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, would this be... Oh, like that, yep. I wonder how many lives I even have. Like, the game did not save... Oh, no, the game saves your lives. Which, for, you know, like, a game of this era, mildly surprising. Like, even other games that, you know, have a save, like Kirby's Superstar, I bet, did not save your lives. Well, also, each game in that is so short. Like, Mario World was not saving your lives. Yoshi's Island, I bet, did not. But given some of the special stages in that one, would have been kind of nice. Oh boy, we have bridges and fireballs. This is an amusing little corridor of you have to just jump so you don't get poked. I have no idea if there is a treasure in this stage. Like, the only way to know is either get a treasure in a future stage, find the big treasure skull door, or beat the game, but... Oh, boss time. Oh, this one I remember being... Wario loves bosses that are just gross floating faces. Also, you have to, like, land where the thing will... This is almost a Sonic boss, except you have to throw stuff. Alright. You don't catch it. We're not doing, like, the you gotta catch it thing yet. And then it makes that scream. Right? This face is really detailed. I bet I'm gonna die, this boss. Because the floor does not respawn. We gotta get it after it bounces. I misremember this boss because I thought you had to, like, catch it directly from the nose. Like, there I had nowhere to go because... Like, there are future bosses where, yeah, you have to catch it directly from it. Like, there are some freaks in this game. Like, Wario Land 3 has some... Wario Land 2 has some funky-looking fellas. Wario Land 3 gets a bit weirder, especially with the final boss. Final boss of Wario Land 3 is just like, what the... Why is that suddenly there? Yeah, the Wario enemies get really freaky. Wario Land 4 is just full-on... What is with these sprites? Wario Land Master of Disguise, it goes like too far into the uncanny valley of grossness, though. And also the boss of Wario Land, there's a boss that's just a goofy-ass dolphin. Wario Land Shake It has some, like, crazy-ass boss designs, though. Like, right now, you're thinking of the fucking flower boss from Wario Land Shake It. And then the boss where you're, like, on a friggin' one-wheel unicycle thing fighting a motorcycle. Oh! Ah. I'm just being silent because I don't want to say any... I know where that joke goes, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. That is perfect, though. Wario Land Disguise does not exist. Wario Land Master of Disguise is like Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. It doesn't exist. It only exists as stickers in Smash Brothers Brawl. Okay, this time let's figure it out. I will say, I never even saw the movie, but when I was a dumb kid, the Turtle Club joke it was funny for some reason, yeah. There were lots of weird spin-offs that just sort of flopped. Or like just, they're weird footnotes, like, I wouldn't say Donkey Kong, whatever the first one is. I always can't remember if King of Swing or Jungle Climber is the GBA one. Like, that one... King of Swing, I thought so, okay. It must have did well enough to get a sequel with the Gross Horde Banana Alien, but that Gross Horde Banana Alien has only, like, just exists as a gross thing and... Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Well done!
Oh, Christ. Does this make sense? Jungle Beat is the Mario Sunshine of Donkey Kong. If not in other ways, it's the aesthetic, the feel, and it's a GameCube game. They both just have these so many weird creatures everywhere. This like shiny kind of look to them. God, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, that's a weird one I should poke at. But also, I know that apparently to beat the game, it is a mild pain in the boss, just going by videos that were probably shown to me by you. Also, I'd probably have to do the Wii motion version and just figure out, and just bind shit to stuff to make it a game. I'm not getting the bongos. I don't know how you legitimately use the bongos. I didn't say shit, Wario. Yeah, like that, I had that one, I just played a bit of it, thought it was weird and neat, and then just got distracted. Probably by other games. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat is another thing that just... I feel its biggest, like, footprint is Brawl. Like, you get the Jungle Beat stage, then after that, everything... has been just a boatload of Donkey Kong Country Returns. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, Galaxy still has a bit of that, like, Sunshine and Donkey Kong stank on it. Also, we're in the pirate area now, by the way. We're back in water stages, sort of. It's like, okay, you get no more death pits. We're in pirate ship zone. Yeah. That's treasure for you. Like, treasure is not going to make a game, but it's, like, super substantially long. Which, when you're making, like, a run and gun with, like, limited continues, that's fine. But for, like, a platform game you can save, I definitely beat... What's it called? I definitely beat Wario World in one rental. Also, yeah, the, like, European release, where you get the actual final boss with the second phase. And I assume Japanese, like... I'm sure there is something that has patched that in, because that one is on my short list. Also, the rewards you get are like, hey, hook this up to your Game Boy Advance and play some WarioWare minigames, but like, they continue on forever and not just end after like 3. So you get like the one where you're... Yeah, the demo of one Wario Land game where it's like you're the car dodging the balls, but it doesn't stop like, you know, after 3. They just keep adding more balls forever. Like, we got Balls 3D here. That was a weird era. Like, you also had the Billy Hatcher just, oh, you can hatch some mini games to your Game Boy Advance. And it's like, do I really want to? Like, I will give the Game Boy Advance Chow Garden thing was a pretty neat Game Boy Advance use. And also the best way to, like, game your Chow stats so you can get the emblems. Also, hey, it's those bugs that are, like, in every Wario Land game that you cannot touch. They probably could have put it, like... No, you get, like, items in Billy Hatcher and you get to play you get to play Green Hill Zone. That's it. Like, oh, the Game Boy Advance linking up. Like, there were some, like, stuff where, like, I will say, yeah, it was... The fact that everyone needed a Game Boy Advance and a cable to play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Like, that was way too much work. But if you could pull it off, I did once with some friends. It was fantastic fun. So, of course, you know, they fucking just beefed it entirely. Like, I was talking about elsewhere, but, like, I can never be into esports because it's all, like, well, first off, it's hell. It's all, but also it's, like, all team-based. And listen, I don't want the team losing because I have no idea what I'm doing. If I lose, it should be purely my fault. I got harpooned. But also... The best co-op games are like co-op where you're working together towards an adventure, like playing like Mario Land, I mean New Super Mario Wii co-op is a hoot because you're cooperating but also you're going to betray everyone. And like Crystal Chronicles for that, you couldn't really betray folks, but you're still just a team trying to not die and someone has to hold the fucking thing so the miasma doesn't get you. The only downside is, like, if you're doing, like, a co-op, say, if I'm playing co-op New Super Mario Bros., I'm just gonna... God, yeah. I remember that kind of thing. I wish... I know it's because they do not like online, because they're scared of it, but I do wish Mario Wonder had, like, real online co-op and not just... There were some fun moments where it's like, oh, they're kind of in the... It was amusing, like, I'm gonna save you. Like, it was neat, but also be like, man... Oh, no, yeah, that's perfectly valid. I mean... Like, what are the ones that I feel, honestly, the ones you can just kind of go back and mess with are, like, Doc Future ones. Like, they don't have nearly as much... just random banter that can be objectionable, like, because it's just Doc Future doing weird avant-garde shit. And it's not just bantering, yeah, because there's gonna be... You can't kill those friggin' flies! They were in Mario Land. Yeah. But, like, it sucked that co-op was locked behind. I hope everyone has a Game Boy Advance. And if they have the Game Boy Advance, I hope you have 4 link cables. Yeah, you can't hurt those. Like, I was lucky that I had like one friend who had a Game Boy Advance and link cables. That checks out. It's like game I went from being like, oh, this could be really cool to just all interest killed. Oh, that's how you do this one. Fuck it. We ball. Oh, yeah. That was not worth it. That was a really cool idea. It's also, like, the DS download play was, like, just a good way to friggin' share a game. Because, like, it was a good way to sell it. Because, like, well, your friend is over. They don't have Smash Brothers on the 3DS, but... You know, they can at least pick random character. They can at least participate somehow. Like, if they're okay with playing as Shy Guy, they're not, like, locked out. Like, shit was fucking smart. I don't think this area has any secret side stages, but... Oh, it's the music from the first stage. Back. Where is my co-op game? It's just Wario, Waluigi, and 2 other Warios. If there was a way to, like, rig up Star Allies online, there could be so much bullshit happening. So... Like, I got it working once with a friend. It was just 2 players, but Kirby's Air Ride, like, hooked up to play online, it was fucking incredible. Arena mode, honestly, the City Trial mode is a great equalizer because, like, you have me who has, like, probably, I would guess, 100 hours in my old copy of Air Ride. But if I make the wrong build, I can still lose. People complain, like, oh, you don't know what you're gonna be playing for. It's like, that's what makes it fun, you wimps. You can even just change the options, so, like, okay, we'll be doing this mode. Wario, Kirby's Air Ride was just, it was too early. It's that one, you know, Back to the Future meme. Like, it had even, like, all the, you know, this is how you unlock. Smash Run is, if they could just, like, no one cares about the one on the Wii U. Like, they could have worked around the fact that, oh, you need, like, 4 separate screens. Like, even if it was split screen, that still would have been better than that fucking board game mode. Like, shit, just... I know I should not indulge buying a port. But if, like, a future, like, hey, here's Smash Brothers Ultimate again, but, you know, with functioning online, and we put in they put in Smash Run. Ugh. Begrudgingly. Smash, yeah, it's just like, I get that it would be really hard to do multiplayer. Yep, just, like, I could see them adding new characters, like, if they ever ported it, but I don't think, you know, just keep porting it. Oh yeah, true, don't have to put everyone in. Though I would get sad if one of mine got left behind, which it happens, but also... I'm very much I choose characters on vibes, not on how they play. Like, well, it's why I picked Dr. Mario. Is Mario better? Like, regular Mario better? Absolutely. But not as funny. Like, there's a reason I went from May and Viking, who are ostensibly better, to Elfelt, which I picked because it is funny. But yeah, I mean, yeah, ideally they shouldn't have to stuff everyone in, but also, I would miss some of them. But there's some who, like, do not need... Like, we could probably live without some of the Pokemon, some of the Frimblems. Honestly, those would be a good place to chop off a lot. Dark Pit would probably be out of it. Like, Kirby would not get touched. Yeah. No, I get that because, yeah, fighting game literate. I am just very... That's my collector brain, just, I want all or nothing, which I know isn't healthy, but also, I will know it. I will still be grumpy. Because I go by vibes. Though, fortunately on the bright side, I bet Jigglypuff will always be there, so... Jigglypuff stays in the series by doing nothing at all. Sorry, Lucas, you're probably not making it back. I do not remember how this stage works. But also said, yeah, I choose characters entirely on vibes. And just, I make it work. Yep. I will say, on the subject of a character not making it into an installation of a game, it was weird they did not have Waluigi in Mario Kart 7. It's like, well, there's Wiggler and the bee from Mario Sunshine. Like, I'm all for weird cases, but still... That's fair. I'll give him that. Like, ultimately, characters in Mario Kart are even less of a matter. Though, honestly, I feel like some of them should just be skins. Like, you don't need to make Drag Bowser a whole thing. Like, my thing about missing characters is entirely one of my neuroses. Like, for example... They stopped making Precure figure arts right in the middle of a season, so I do not have all the Hug Precures. That will bother me, but I guess I just kind of got to put up with it. Like, had I known they would not have all of them, I would not have gotten... I would have only got my favorites. But now, just... I mean, to be fair, it's Cure Ange. But, you know... They're still just making a million figure arts for, like, every form of every common Rider character. I'm not mad. I'm not malding. I'm not mad they'll never do a Star Twinkle set. You're allowed to. I just have, yeah, collector brain. Like, if I thought one of my toys went missing growing up, I would go crazy looking for it. Oh, that's smart. Gotta go backwards. I bet out there is someone who has made like a game-accurate Donkey Kong for some random ROM hack. Like, no, we're gonna give Donkey Kong the coconut gun, and now his up B is a cannon. Barrel cannon. Friggin' treasure maze level. But also, Sakurai, why did you take away Wario's shoulder charge? What do you have against the Wario lands? What is your agenda? Are you trying to erase it like Nintendo is? Just know, I will never forget Wario lands. Wario Land just so weird for like the small amount of games, how it's stuck in so many people's minds. I've gone on a tangent in a maze level, God help me. Wait, this game has a time limit! That... I should learn to pause this game. I am highly distractible today. Dun dun. Has anyone ever died of a timeout in a Wario Land game? Alright, you know what? Just for insurance. Okay, no, that's fair. I should have specified in Wario Land 1. Oh no, door maze. Yeah. So, it's... Hey, that Goemon game that's awful, it has a time limit that never comes into play because, like, oh, it's a long stage, here's just a bunch of clocks to add to your time. There's a boss, here's a bunch of clocks. Like, if you're doing late stage 4, you have some mazes, and also you have, oh, we put the treasure here, or we put the CD here. Good luck. As a side note, if I can't figure out a good way to beat that Impact boss in like 30 minutes, which will probably stretch to like 45, I might have to just sink that game. I might have to suck it up and just make us watch a long play of Goemon Next Generation. Like, I will watch a, like, long play and see what I need to do, but... Oh, God. I wonder how those fights work on the GBA. That would, that'd be a punishment, though, because, like, the GBA one would be untranslated. I'd accidentally, like, sell all my stuff or not save my game. Anyway, we're on the mast of this ship now. We just kind of went through the boat stage. And there's a treasure on a boss stage, so yeah, there can be. So I just gotta break every block. At least I'm pretty sure this is the last area. Like, this is where the boss is. So I probably will not get lost or run out of time. But it is distressing when the worst part of a Goemon game is the impact section. Which... discounting the time in Wario Goemon 4. In Goemon 4, all of the impact sections are mini games. Mini games of the button mashing variety or timing. And I think I would still pick that over the impact fights in Goemon Next Generation. Right? There's sometimes, I think if you get hit as a bull, you become small. But, yeah, that Goemon game, like, I might have to watch that one, just the GBA one, just to... The worst timeline Wario... Oh. It's like, shit, no one cared about the one we put on. Ah, true. Well, some of the Japanese Mario games, like, if you get hit, you go back to small. Like, I want to say Mario 3, maybe? I don't know. Oh, anyway, it's a bird. Oh, this one. Ah, this one has a dumb gimmick. Don't get blown off by the bird. So these ones you can actually... Did I pay the tax for the checkpoint? So yeah, these birds now you can throw... Fart. I bet I did not watch... Oh well. The stage seems very short. Like, I can rush through it now that I know, oh, hey, the boss is... The treasure is, like, the key isn't hard to find, the door's right there. Oh, I can't go down there if you have the bird hat. Oh, good, a 1-up. Now I have 39. Like, if you're using anything that cannot ground pound, you have to take a long path. Anyway, look at those ducks throwing their boomerangs. Like, usually, I don't let them live long enough to let them do that attack. I think I might remember a way to cheese the boss. I think this hat just, like, hard counters the boss, if my memory serves me correctly. Okay, the key was... It's collected! Yay. It saves, like, a minute. Okay, we gotta go on the mast, find the bird. Nice bird. Dun, dun. Also, every boss stage just gets the same song. Okay, I want to see. Alright, not yet. Fuck. Is that dragon hat still there? I want to test my science. Because normally, yeah, you gotta jump on the bird. The small bird, throw at the big bird. Even though those birds that fly at you normally aren't, if you jump on them, they just die. They do not become throwable. But let's try something. Also, I think this bird's name is Bobo. Do you just not... Oh! Oh, fuck. Nope, yeah, if you have the dragon or the... Ugh. It's like when you're trying to fight Bowser and you're trying to throw the Mecha Koopa at Bowser, but it hits another Mecha Koopa. That's also why I was not damaging the boss before. Like, you have to throw it at the head, which, I mean, of course. But also, like, that looks like the weakness. Like, yeah, hit it in the stomach because it covers it up sometimes. Wario Land, what were you thinking? What the fuck were you thinking with that boss, Wario Land? There. Just trivialize that boss to shit. Like, that boss... I don't need projectiles to throw things if I just have fire. So maybe it was a good thing that I lost that last thing. Anyway, realizing only 4 treasures. So, like...
Well done!
Oh god. I have to mute that slightly. It's the hard thing, like, how do I don't think there's a volume control for the well done. For my fucking achievement sound. So there's 4 more treasures, and there's... Right? One of the all-time noises. Welcome to bonus stage. Reload! I need to go out and find... I need to download it, because I tried to get the K-Rool saying, "Get out!" With a video, like, it is beeping while he says it, so I have to, like, look through the giant file of sound files to find it, like I did for, Well Done. But anyway... Time for intermission. I don't need all that many, YouTube.
Attention shoppers!
Did they even make a Wario Land 3 commercial? Well, we'll find out. It's like how you just, like, leave a kid with just, like, a tablet playing crap while you go just watch the dogs in the front yard fight. I don't know why I chose those words. I don't know why at all. My equivalent is, I hope you like commercials. I like commercials. I like not knowing where the tab went. Anyway, I'm just thinking like the Game Boy Advance era, like post Play It Loud. I think that's when they forgot how to make good commercials. So, speaking of that...
We don't like you. We like your money, but not you. If you find us to be rude, selfish, and greedy, thank you. Enjoy your shopping.
Not fire, not ice, not even a bumblebee can impede the greed in Wario Land 4, only for Game Boy Advance.
Rated E for everyone.
Wario Land 3, rated E for everyone on Game Boy Color.
Get into it.
Yo, I don't know what to think of that thumbnail for the Wario World commercial. Kind of,
Greed is good. Greed is good. Greed makes you do great things. Greed makes you do great things. Greed loves old people. Greed loves old people. Gold coins and gold coins and puppies. It will get you everything. Look at you. Everything? If you have to pile drive your enemy to do. Even if you have to pile drive your enemies to do so.
Get ready for some real greed. Rated E for everyone.
it's funny that in that Wario Land 4 commercial, they were not paying Charles Martinet. This one sounds a bit more like they gave a shit. I bet this one does not have Wario Land it commercial. I bet that one does not have a commercial.
俺だよワリオだよお宝を盗まれ大騒ぎだよすれば振るほどコインが出るとんでもねえお宝っていうのがあるらしいのよ忙しいからありゃしねウィーワリオランドシェイク
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Okay, but why does Wario sound kind of like fucking... Old Joseph? Wario... Old Joseph Wario. God, I mean, Luigi's was thing. Peach just sounded... Well, I don't know what they were cooking with Peach. DK and Yoshi, I mean, they'll just use that noise. Oh yeah, I'm playing a video game, aren't I? I wonder if I can, like, finish this game today. Yep. Like, any commercials, like, the only time I see Switch commercials are, like, before movies. And it's just people actually playing the game. Which... it's amusing that that's the thing I'm complaining about. It's like, they're actually showing the game. It's like, why... People are like, why don't I see commercials for Switch games? Because they're all probably before kids' movies, or before, like... or on, like, Nick or Cartoon Network. So you're probably not seeing them, but they're probably not very good. I mean, it says a lot that I see commercials for Nintendo Switch games when I'm seeing movies. I've only seen one movie in theaters this year, and it was still an amazing experience. Right? Oh, that would've been good. The only movie I've seen this year was in Japan. Saw the Uma Musume movie. Which is the only way to watch that movie. Of course, there are no subtitles. I didn't really need them, though. Like, the plot was graspable without subtitles. It's just, you know, its horse wants to win. Here is rival horse who is better. Rival horse goes faster. Retires because she's scientifically beaten as fast as possible, and also, why try and beat that? But her rival is very mad that she is being... Yes! We did. Me and Mio saw it. I won't spoil it for all the possible horse heads, but it was a fucking experience. It was just us in a random theater in fucking Japan. Friday night. No one else. Horse! It was probably one of the most absurd experiences of my life, and I am so glad for it. Yep. So... Based... I mean, we had the downtime. We could have seen it more. We probably would have not have, but we could have watched it multiple times. PM. We could have seen Horse Girls at 9 a.m. I'm sure. Well, they probably don't have it airing then. Because the daytime they use that theater for, like, movies that people actually want to see. Then they're like, it's okay, it's like, it's the evening. Let's put in the anime movie for freaks. Just gotta see trailer for the Shin-Chan movie, because Shin-Chan meets dinosaurs. Shin-Chan the show, it's like, here's some butts and some farts. A Shin-Chan movie, here's some, like, fucking incredible animation, and also there's dinosaurs? Yeah, they were. They're like... They were cleaning the stench off from us. Also, though, Agnes Tachyon, best horse. That's not Gold Ship, I mean... that Gold Ship could not have shown up in the movie because everyone would have just been distracted by Gold Ship. It's the new generation. It's... Uma Musume Jam 2, A New Legacy, and fucking Pickle Rick shows up. Rick and Morty are like there in Epic, like, oh, we're in the horse dimension. Morty, I've turned into a horse. I know way too many, and it scares me. I could go downstairs right now and right now just pull off the shelves a plush of, is it Haru Urara or whatever her name is? Pink Gutsy Horse that I bought at a convention because I have lost control of my life. Twin Turbo rules. Twin Turbo is also like, that horse rules. It's just... Horses keep winning. It's incredible. It's like, was watching horse movie in Japan on my bucket list? No. Am I glad that I've seen it? So glad. Twin Turbo is very spiky too. I would like a Twin Turbo plush. I'm sure there is one. Like, the reason I got that Haru Urara one, because, like, we're in the fucking convention, I see Pink Gamer Horse Baby, and I'm like, holy shit. Is that fucking... Not gamer. Pink Gutsy Horse. Is that Pink Gutsy Horse? I have to buy this. I don't need a podcast. I just talk about whatever shit while I'm playing... Oh, wait. The game. Train stage, best stage. It's a fucking video game stage on a... This is how you make me like side-scrollers. Okay, but like before I go into like how cool the train stage is, in every secondhand anime goods store, whenever we found Uma Musume stuff, there was almost no gold ship. No one traded in gold ship. No, yeah. That's a good horse. Well, Bubsy is the exception to the rule. Bubsy has to prove it. We need a stage where Bubsy gets ran over by a train. I don't need... Growing up, I did not give a fuck about trains. Thomas, miss me with that bullshit. This is a fucking Eureka's Castle household. But these train stages are so damn good. Just imagining a meme that's like, this is a Eureka's Castle household. Get the fuck out. I'm glad my audience might actually know what Eureka's Castle is. I'm just gonna show some Eureka's Castle to a bunch of Zoomers and their heads explode. Like in scanners. Why the fuck was I talking about Eureka's Castle? Oh, the train stopped. See, the train stopped. Like, that's such a good thing of flavor. Like, of course the stage ends when the train stops. That is wild shit. Like, I'll be real. Fucking, you get sealed away. Casco Amontillado. My stance on actual horse racing, though, is... So one year, like, Kirby's Triple Deluxe came out. It was either Triple Deluxe or Robobot. Came out right during Derby time, and I was just thinking about that the whole time. That's the most cheapstakes thing I've ever said. Fucking hell. Oh, they got a horse poster. Sorry, I'm taking a breather to just ignore everyone and ignore the game I'm playing. Fucking crazy shit. Well, thank you. I promise this is not... You can... Okay, I don't have the bot. This is horse poster. I mean, we have the weird little... Like, here's some animation cells they give you. I got Agnes Tachyon doing her dance with her floppy sleeves. To be fair, floppy sleeves... Give me a character with floppy sleeves. That shit... Oversized sleeves. Just pointing to... Running downstairs and grabbing all of my Koume Shirasaka merchandise and holding it up. Floppy sleeves. Anyway, you know, the weird thing, this forest stage does not have levels that are forests. There's trains, there's tree. Like, it's bookended by forests, but... I know this one has a treasure. I know this one has a treasure. I know what other one has a treasure, but I'm not telling. God, this music is really good. Anyway, I won't say, like, I won't compare the current election to the plot of Uma Musume, but there are parallels that it alarms me that I would think of it in that terms. But also, I would not compare any of those horses to politicians. Yeah, I love this song. Oh, you just can't kill those guys. I forgot. You can't, like, you can stun them. That's on me, gamers. Oh, yeah, but the fartiest, just this noise is just... Okay, I bet this is the treasure. No, that's the exit. I don't want the exit. I know there's treasure. Cha-cha-cha. My god, this song should have been used more as Wario's thing. This, and I really do like, I will give it credit, Mario Tennis, for using the, like, first stage music from Wario Land 3. Da 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 da. Because that shit gets ignored everywhere else, baby. I wouldn't say Wario games have, like, incredible music, but they have some... God, right? Okay, but it has to be, like, fucking sax played or something. Ugh. Or accordion, whatever's... I don't have the L. Let's tuck that away for later. But, like, I mean... The thing where I say, you know, they don't have great music, then I think of fucking Wario Land 4... Which was like, hey, you know what just came out? We're early on the Game Boy Advance. Let's just go fucking apeshit on the music. Let's have, like... And of course, we have music with friggin'... We have a vocal track as your first stage. The first one we'll probably go to. That's flexing. Nothing but W's. I know what the W stands for. But, I mean, like, even the later jungle stages, there's just some crazy-ass ambient music. Like, Toxic Landfill in, the Robot Factory Zone is like starts out as like, here's some funky Game Boy Advance bass, now it's thrash, we're straight on speed metal. And then all the CDs you unlock are just like weird ambient shit. It's like an incredible just, ha ha ha, we have tricked you. Wario Land 4 is the Wario Land bridge to WarioWare, very much. Maybe the fact that it's so weird just stuck in everyone's mind, because... But also, Wario Land Shake It needs some love. I'm gonna go look at my queue. I'm gonna make an executive decision. What Wario game would I want to play, have next? Because I have this in a queue and I try and follow it to some degree. Okay, next, I'm gonna swap Wario World. Oh wait, they're so close to each other. I'm still gonna swap World with Shake It. Like, the last Wario game I'm gonna play will be Wario Land 2. But I don't want the Warios to end. I mean, there will be WarioWares, but that's not the same. By WarioWares, like, I'm for sure I'm gonna do WarioWare Touched. I have to see if, because if Gyroscope somehow can work with Twisted, I would be so fucking, like, I would be on that shit. WarioWare Twisted, but spelled like the Juggalo. Yeah, trains have no treasure, you're just having a nice train ride. Now we're going the other way, too. Did you notice that? First train stage went left, now we're going to the right. Yeah, there's... Anytime you're using, like, a gyro controller, if you turn it too far, the game just does not know what to do. Like, that's something that murdered me in... absolutely murdered me playing Tilt and Tumble. Caused me... Well, gyro in Kirby Triple Deluxe was a whole different beast. Because they have not worked out a way to make it so you can just bind it to like a button. Like, that's the thing I'll give Robobot. It already is a much better Kirby game, but it has way less gyroscope bullshit. You're not tilting that game as much, fortunately. Like, if they would just put, like, Twisted, put it on the NSO, because then I can, like, you just out of the box can, like, play that, move that with the Switch Pro controller. But they're too busy just putting whatever other random shit. Like, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, that's a good, I will nod at that choice, but also, where's Wario Land 4? Where's WarioWare Twisted? Are you afraid, are you just afraid of Wario Land 4? Train's done. In my... the cost of delaying dinner, I can probably finish this game today. I probably should. I bet the last area, it'll be slight. I mean... Mio, you can just get food without me if I'm too long, but I think I'm gonna try and finish this. It is so arbitrary, though, you're right, like, here's our mature game list of just the randomest shit. Here's... sometimes, like, here's just one game. You all wanted a Pokemon game? Well, here you go, fine. Like, hey, here's fucking Jelly Boy. Here's fucking Claymates. It is just, it's amazing how lazy it all is, just because, yeah. Like, they do not do anything with them, like... You know, they're not translating any of the games. You're gonna get Panel Upon, you're gonna get Mario's Super Mario Picross. We're gonna put, like, here's like a little picture saying what you need to do. Yeah. Just enjoy. It's like... They're not bringing over Mother 3 out of spite. They're doing it... Not doing it because they don't put that much effort into, like, translating things on there. And probably out of spite, but also... You probably already played it or emulated it. I still need to beat that one. I'm like at the final boss and just like, I got distracted. Right, it would just be, I don't know how it would work out. It'd be... You know what else it would be like? It'd be like how they're finally releasing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. But it's like, well, now they're gonna have different names. Some of them won't be as good. Anyway, here's a ghost that likes coins. But the coin or ghost, you don't need to delay it too much. It's just, I have one more world of this game left, and I don't think it's going to take just a half hour. Don't delay, I mean, also I'm not particularly hungry. Just, as you, no, you don't, if you want to, you don't have to start it at like 5:30. Behind the scenes talk, this shit ain't going in the DMs. But also, I'm not like just opening the door and just going downstairs and being like, hey, do this. I won't do that because I should, no one will, I am busy in the realm of game. I mean, to be fair, I know, like, as long as we're not bumping up against, like, 7 o'clock plans. All you watchers, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just pretend I'm talking about a side-scroller. Da, 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 da. Don't worry about it.
Well done!
Oh, well done. probably because I have the sound on this game a bit higher than normal. Because of the fart. Okay, we're not doing that yet, though. Because we gotta get the treasure L. Hey, so remember how, like, in the first and second worlds, when you, like, finish stuff? Yeah. All the weird, just, like... They're not gonna, like, for the Switch Online, they're not going to change anything. They do nothing with those games. So, like, even copyright aside, you know, if it's like, oh, well, they can just change it for the Switch Online. No, they won't. We're doing bare-ass minimum. Oh, that makes sense. Game Boy Advance is a crazy thing. Anyway, yeah, we drained this area, so now... Oh, yeah, like, why people have to... It's like, oh, you're doing a speedrun in Japanese because you don't need as many characters. Like, I randomly played bits of, oh, not down there. Bits of Breath of Fire on the SNES, and it's just amazing how much they had to, like, the script got just, like, we have to fit all this in. We're just gonna chop as many letters out as we can. Like, I get it, but also, if you're... I imagine if, like, any kid playing that game growing up in the 90s, you were just... What the frig? Your thing did not spawn, buddy. You're like, what is this? Like, localization... I mean, like, it's amazing how, like, up until, like, deep into the PlayStation and N64 era, localization was just this wild thing, like... Final Fantasy VII is just all over the place, because, yeah. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you got Lubricant. I need to be big. Fuck. Well, let's retrace our steps slightly. Like, this isn't Wario Land 2 and ahead. I can't charge up my throw. Like, I feel like even, like, say, take, you know... Final Fantasy VIII probably still has some quirks in it, and that one seemed relatively... You know... Could be jankier. I really need a ground pound. Please have garlic. Please have garlic. Nothing bad happens at cheapsteaks. Like, this is before, like, you could charge up enemies to throw through these. This was before, like, baseline Wario has a ground pound. It's like things you don't even think about, you take for granted. But yeah, like, you need the bull helmet. I don't even think the, like, the fire breath dragon thing reaches far enough. You need to have this helmet. Here's a freaky looking mask. Mm-hmm. Oh, that is very Kirby's. Like, that is like Kirby's Dream Land 3 and 64 were the worst offenders, but you could still screw yourself over a lot in everything up to Rogobot. It's like, well, I can't restart this area and I don't have the right ability. Guess I'll just die. Or you can't go back. You're doing the whole thing later. And then, of course, you know, like, you can never be sure. Like, okay, if I exit the stage, will it save my stuff? Probably not. I think if you beat a stage and you just go back and you should be able to exit and save it. You've earned that. This is a pretty good just detail of, okay, we're leaving the forest in this stage. Okay, there's 2 treasures left in the final world, which honestly feels like... I'm like, wow, I thought there were more. Oh, the coins are like, hey, something's gonna... Nope, the coins aren't always, hey, something's gonna fall. Forgive me. I'm sure there's a reason they always have to put those in a side room. Some, like, programming quirk. Oh, I got distracted by something. Dang it! Well, that's the punishment for being distracted. Ah! Wow, I'm glad I got that checkpoint because I'm playing like trash. Oh, I got a 1-up! That was not worth... I would trade a heart and a coin for my power-up back. Okay, I remember this. Just walk into the fucking void. Like... They do that trick a lot in Wario Land, like, future installments. Manlet cannot open treasure. Fuck the coins. It just goes silent as I'm like, shit! Fuck! I'm glad they just, like, did not bring back short Wario as a game mechanic. Like, even in later Wario, like, well, especially, like, in Wario Land 4. Because it is just, here's an incredible punishment. Not that, you know, short Mario, you know, loses out some abilities, but... Right? I should not be up here. The last time small Wario has appeared was in friggin' was it in one of the Wario wares? Like, I want to say Smooth Moves, but I can't be. Okay, don't go down there. It's a trick. I should have just stayed Bull Wario because Bull Wario gets that extra hit. But yeah, Wario Land 2 has a lot of, like, you have to break down the walls and leave the area, which, you know, that says a lot about video games, maybe. I need to charge my phone. Should have started out... Oh, I already charged my phone. Well, good work, past cheapsteaks. You actually did something right. You actually did something right. I don't mean it in that way. You know, that sounds very just... I just always sound kind of like I'm being sarcastic, unfortunately. Like, I just like, nice, that's nice. When I think something genuinely is like nice, I'm happy to share that. Not like, oh, that's nice. Just brushing you off. I'm far too poisoned. My ass forgot the money. I left the money at home. Yep. I'm too fucking poor to leave the level. I need one more coin to leave the level. Please. This is Jokerifying me. This is just early. You can tell this is early installment because there's just Wario making the no bitches face when you try and exit a level. Like, I don't even think the exits in friggin' Wario Land Virtual Boy were like, oh, you're too broke to go through here, sucker. Oh. Right? It's different from, like, games like, oh, you didn't collect all 5 of the whatever the fuck, you can't leave. This is, you forgot to have 10 coins. You asshole. Also, I'm pretty sure I know where the last treasure is. Because I died, so I get that thing, which means I lost all my coins. I should have... I don't know, like, I can exit the level, but I don't know if, like, to exit, you have to go back to the entrance, by the way. That's fucking incredible. Because it's like this tiny little middle finger of just... Nope, you didn't do the one small thing, asshole. You're still not done yet. Anyway, we're in the actual castle now. Remember, like, yeah, we're trying to get the pirates. They stole, like, the giant gold statue of Princess Peach. Because that's a thing that exists in this particular Wario time bubble. Before Wario was, like, fossilized, there was just... Mario would still sometimes... This was back when Mario and Wario were still, like, interacting. This is why you'd have stuff like the video game Mario and Wario. Wario's Woods, where the time Wario... Like you said, Nat, Wario was just a dick to Toad one time. I don't have the money. So I'm gonna fucking torment Toad in the woods. Like, yeah, Toad one day is like, Wario, why did you torment me in the woods that one time? Wario's like, what did I did what? I genuinely do not remember that. My Wario voice is just kind of a bad, strong, bad impression. It's like this weird triangle of strong, bad, Wario, and Triumph the Insult comic. Yeah. Birdo was there! I can't do Toad either. My Toad voice turns into fucking Scratch. Oh yeah, by the way, you know how Toad is not in the Super Mario World cartoon? And Ooptar's there? Same voice actor. Which I don't realize why I never looked that up, but yeah. Like, Toad... Why'd you steal my voice, Ooptar? God, it really is just Scratch. Why you just steal... Yeah, he is. I like micro-continuity, just... This one time... When, like, the people writing this cartoon were like, okay, the game has levels with dinosaurs. It takes place in Dinosaur World, right? Like, I'm sure that's what Nintendo's, or like, whatever translation came through. I mean, yeah. There's lots of dinosaurs in, like, there's... Compared to other Mario games, like, of the time, Super Mario World had the most dinosaurs per capita, and it still might. Like, what, like, it still has more than Mario Odyssey, and that one lets you play a dinosaur. Yoshi's a dragon, though, so, you know, or Yoshi doesn't count in this equation. Anyway, just fucking, we're, like, fucking peeling this tower. Just over time, Wario will become more and more divorced from Mario outside of sports games, which are, again, another weird micro-continuity. Just, Your gross character will not interact with Mario unless it's in a spin-off game. Like, it was an incredible thing that Daisy managed to, like, you know, breach containment, breach sports containment. I like that. Just any weird... You know what my favorite commercial micro continuity is, and it's not even... It's entirely different thing. The old Dragon Ball Z toy commercials. It's like, oh no, Piccolo is being menaced by, like, Raditz and Ginyu. But it's okay. Trunks has the fucking Sky Car whatever number to zoom in. It's like... Trunks, you can fly. Like, even if you're trying to be subtle, and Piccolo's being menaced by these enemies from, like, 30 seasons ago. Like, I don't even know what Trunks would do to them. Like, if Trunks can slice Frieza in half, like, what could Trunks do to Raditz? Trunks just, like, flicks Raditz, and Raditz just explodes. Dragon Ball Z early toys are just also weird because of, like, they would just, like, here's a million unsold Tapion toys. God, those... Oh, I spiked too close. TF Wiki is just, yeah, they're doing some good shit with it. Like, I'm glad they're like a bastion after hearing like every weird, you know, like from the ground floor they were not like exposed to that weird like fandom wiki garbage pit that just gets worse and worse. It's like, well, hey, here's a random AI thing about the character. It's like, I don't care. I don't need to know an AI's thoughts on pure chocolate. Glad they did. Oh, I got hit again. I should try and aim for their heads. I'm trying to find something a bit. I'm trying to find a picture of a video game. Don't give me a WebP, and don't try and give me your AI description. No, you cannot joke. It is serious. A Wikipedia is a serious and grounded and standardized blah 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 blah. I think the other treasure's in here? In this stage? Ah! Fireball! The worst is that weird niche thing, Tumblr. Like, I have a thing that just saves WebPs as PNGs. Well, that's not really gonna work if it's like, it's a GIF on Tumblr. And it's like, well, this is an animated WebP, and it's like... PNJ, that sounds right. I'll see if there's a way on that thing to do that. Just like... Because the one I have, it's just like, it's an extension, which I'm sure there is one of. I need the ground pound. Oh, oh, that's the thing you're oh, that's an entirely different but related subject. Okay. I get it now. Because I'm just like, is there... Who wants these... I'm not getting the treasure in this stage because I fucking wasted my bull hat. Or whatever is up there. I don't even know if it's treasure. I don't know shit. I think it is the treasure. Because I think the next stage might be the actual last one. No, yeah, the treasure has to be here because that is final level. There's not treasure in the final level because it is not saving in the final level. Okay, I just have to be careful. You've seen how I play. That is a struggle. Like, I don't... It's not take damage to save time. It's take damage because I just don't give a shit. But, you know, there are times when it's fine. Like, if I'm walking towards a save point and I know I won't have to worry about shit, I'm just making my way downtown. But when, like, I'm, say, trying to save a power-up, or, you know, I've got limited health because you're in Kirby's evil-ass EX mode, then, hey, you should actually, like, give a shit. I don't need... trying my hardest not to take any other power-ups, because they could throw it off. I'm gonna be real, we might not get the best ending. Well, because there's, like, well, to play this game, you have to disable the debug code with a patch, so I can't just... The only downside of the Homestar Runner wiki is it always seems to be, like, down. Like, I try and click it and, like, it just takes forever to load, which I don't know if it's something I have, or... I'm gonna try something. I forgot, if you die in a level as Hard Hat, what do you stay as? Okay, you become Hard Hat, so I can just find a garlic. Again, we're doing the Kirby. Well, I messed that up. I got it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, there's probably hopefully another... Let me try something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm terrified of everything. Yeah, like, just find a stage with a garlic really close to the start. Because, yeah, we don't start select in this game. Wario does not start select. Wario walks to the entrance of the stage, which is very logical, but also incredibly amusing, just... Well, yeah. I think it still puts me at the start, which is funny. It didn't save the save point. Wario, your hitbox is kind of big, though. Love you, buddy, but... It's not like other games where it's like, hey, look at our detailed sprites, you're gonna die because you can't see anything. Yeah, that checks out. It's like the thing of like, oh, sometimes it doesn't. It's like Mario World. It's like playing like so terrified right now. There's a garlic there. I don't think there's any more garlics in the friggin' stage, though. Which is kind of incredible. It seems like did they intend it to be this way for the challenge? Or is this like some extra... Just, oh, we didn't put the thing there. We didn't think about a power-up. I genuinely am not sure. The other thing that's hard is, like, it is very easy to accidentally, like, diagonally up and make Wario, you know, get out of climb mode. Crawl mode. Like the controller. That's a problem. Like a lot of, I feel like playing older games with a newer controller, it's very easy to like accidentally wiggle out of. Like if you need diagonal up, if you're even like diagonally up, down, and right or down and left, you're gonna... there's a very easy way to accidentally just screw that up. But also the thing fucking... I suffer for my viewers. If this happens again, I'm just gonna... I can't do the debug either because I patched that out so I get the achievements. Like, this is... I will be 700% honest, all treasures, no debug. Do I just, like, play this as safe as possible? Like, I can't let my finger even slip. Like, was there a third one? Like, I'm fucking terrified. Like, I'm not even, I'm gonna, like... I'm not even mad. Genuinely, no, I'm not even mad. This is the funniest thing ever. Fuck the final boss. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure I don't miss the jump. Then I missed the jump. What was the game I was playing where I laughed so hard I just couldn't breathe? And then I ruined my throat. The fucking Fruity Pebbles game. Like, we're at dangerous risk of cheapsteak suffers for the game. Like, I am holding the down button so hard my finger might break. Like, I'm glad that, you know, if you pick up the guy, it does not affect your... No, I was gonna be very safe anyway. I'm just like, what is the arc on this? Okay, I can just hold. I don't think if I get the check... That could have been so bad. That could have been so bad. Like, I am terrified right now. Like, I'm trying to stun every enemy possible. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to beat the level. Well, okay, no. This level does not have a thing. You just hit the block. So I don't think I need the coins. Just give me the key and the thing for all the shit I went through. Fucker! Haven't I suffered enough? Did you just have the key next to the thing? Be like, you did good work. I don't care that this is like almost the last level in the game. Haven't I done enough? For the last treasure? Last treasure better be a fucking golden gun. I could just... Oh yeah, I gotta... I'm glad... It'd be funny if I just threw the key the wrong way and it just died. Like, the key gets stuck in something and just dies. I'm glad the key does not despawn or I would just start sobbing. It's a ring. When I was younger, I thought that was a squid. Oh, I got actually, it's a ring or a bracelet. When I was younger, I thought it was a squid. Can you see him? I mean, it's next to the octopus.
Well done!
That was well done. I truly deserve. Look at that whale. That whale was like, the eyes roll over the place. That whale was gormless. I'm so tense right now. Because of fucking WarioWare treasure. No, WarioWare treasure. First off, it's Wario Land. Second off, no, the Wario treasure game is not until not for a while. I don't know why there are boxes just... I don't think I even want that, but I'll take it. Fuck everything. I think that's so you can get the thing. If I lost this fire hat to one of the ducks, I would just start... Okay, I could also have done fire, but fire wasn't in the stage. And again, there was that other stage where no, the block is so far away you cannot hit it with fire. Also, fire is kind of a trap because, like, I mean, shit. You don't get coins when you kill an enemy with fire, so... Okay, the treasure is, like, secure, even if I die. I still am gonna beat the level, even if I die, because... I'm not taking any risks. Like, I'm not getting to the final boss, and it's like, in the credits, like, oh, if you didn't get the treasure, you dipshit, you didn't do your due diligence. Ugh. Like, after that, the final boss is... And the final boss is a whole other thing. Now, I'm gonna go with whatever ending the game gives me. If I don't get the super bestest ending, that's fine. Like, I think there is a coin coda. Like, all treasures, unless you're like grinding, unless you're using the code to give yourself 999 coins and like finishing the first level 100 times, like you should just get all the treasures. It makes it way easier. Also, this is a pretty good the last stage. We at the very least get a unique song, so I'll turn that up slightly, and then just be like scared when I hear "Well done" just shouted into my ear. But no, I don't know for sure if you need every coin. This do. The diagonals got me. To be fair, like for an old game, I should just use the D-pad, not the. On the controller I have, there's like a 4-button directional impact, no input. That, you know, works as a D-pad, but, you know, it's a bit different for diagonals. So I don't accidentally put in, like, up and jump like a dipshit in fighting games, but that's beside the point. But yeah, like, just hold up. I don't even know if, like, holding up makes any difference. It does not, honestly. Like, my ass is getting the checkpoint. It's still a hike to the... I don't know, like, I feel this stage is probably... It is going to be shorter than I remember. The final boss will be easier than I remember. Something happened there. I, like, pressed the A button, the jump button, and Wario... like, went... Okay, that's weird. Okay, jump. Okay, look, see that triangle jump I did right there? I let go of A, and then I press A while fall. I do, like, I jump diagonal. Instead of just... That's so weird! What? Like, it continues the momentum of the jump, but only when I'm pressing A. I don't know if it's a quirk of, like, controller, like, how the game... That's so fucking weird. That's what killed me. Like, I don't know if this is some, like, known mechanic. Oh, what the... That is the fun... Well, no, that's the 5th funniest death in this stream. Here's a weird mini-boss. Here's me just, like, not even bothering with the mechanic. Oh, I need to jump over you? Also, it was a duck, by the way. Alright, final boss, I think, is through the door. No, we got one last corridor. We're doing this, like, I hate ladder controls in games when the ladder is, like, not just a straight up or straight side. I wasn't even trying to hold on there. I was trying to jump. There's not another power-up. Oh, thank. Your friend Cheapstakes is going through it. This game is making me go through it. Please give me a thing. Please. Oh, good. I just spawned your spike ball. Alright, well, final boss. Oh, this pirate was a lady. And she has a genie. So, yeah, I either have to hope it lands the right way, or I just bounce off those, like, things. When I was younger, though, this boss would give me trouble, because there is, like, it feels weirdly like... Like, I don't know the optimal way to make the lamp land right every time. I'm sure there is one. I don't know if it's like, okay, every, you know, you have to throw it an X number of times. Like, there's some physics. Also, yeah, the final boss, we are still in the early, like, mid-ish Game Boy Advance, not Advance era, so, you know, there's just, the boss is gonna do, like, the same thing over and over. Not quite. It takes slightly more hits. I can't throw the lamp at her. I'm sorry. Bye, lady. Oh shit, oh fuck. But yeah, they stole the giant golden Princess Peach Tower. Mario, you fucker. Mario, I put in the legwork to actually get it back. You do not deserve to just keep it. You bastard. I mean, that is smarter, but also... Modern-day Mario would not be able to devise such a plan like that. At all. Also, modern-day Mario would not have a helicopter. That's a good little Wario sprite, though. Okay, let's see, though, like, if I'm for sure probably getting a good house. I mean, I could have gone for the, like, if I want the friggin' planet, I mean, yeah, I just go to that one secret stage and grind money over and over. But we're just going with what I get here. Or also I, you know, use the debug mode. Like there is a non-zero chance for the planet. I wasn't, like, going really wild over money. Like, I'm intrigued, too, because, like, after I beat this game the first time as a kid, I would just go, like, well, I'm gonna grind up money. But, like, here's a, you know, ostensibly... I probably got all this... I got all the secret exits, or else I wouldn't get all the treasures. God, there aren't any secret exits in, like, the last 3 worlds. There aren't any after Stovetop. Which sounds like a... Well, it's late. But yeah, let's see. You get a lot of money. I didn't even look over the value. Like, I'm sure Mario Wiki has which treasure is worth which. For all the labor I put in that ring, that should be worth more than 6,000. Fuck you. Like, I don't remember the... I don't think getting the planet is, like, max out the money. The whale is incredible. The whale should be worth more. Ah, the Wario's Piston Cup. I'm gonna make a bad joke for all of these, so... Or an attempt. Ah, you're a catcher, huh, Wario? Yeah, you know what he did to his cup. Freaky-ass face. I'm glad we did anime earlier. Football! Are you ready for some football? That's the one I was waiting for. I need water after that. I didn't even see what that one was, but cool treasure. Some shield. But that's not a cross on it. Don't worry. We're not promoting any... Wario's not doing any Christianity in your Game Boy game. Orb. I love the ball. Orb. Just love a crystal ball. Which one will be last? Axe or bell? Hey, it's the golden axe from Golden Axe. God, like, I am just incredibly close to the... Well, we'll see if 90,000 like is enough for a planet, or if you have to max it out. God, look at Wario's face there. What's with those eyes?
Well done!
Oh, you just get them all. You don't have to go back and get each ending. That's really fortunate. Because imagine, like, you have to beat the game 5 times, but not, like, pass each treasure.
Well done!
I am genuinely like, shit, did I get the thing?
Well done!
Because I know there's, like, a couple more levels.
Well done! Well done!
I don't quite... I think it has to be 99999. That makes sense, but also... I'm not, like, gonna make you all watch me try and get, you know, 6,000 more coins. It's because, I mean, I don't have enough time to, or I would. No, that's a lie as well. Wario, again, Wario Land 3 is a perfectly sized chunk of a game. But also, Planet Wario... If Wario had his own planet, Mario just every night has to see Wario just fucking smug at him. Fucking... like I said, I can excuse a lot of the jank in this game because it is the first of a weird-ass spin-off. But it is a very good first step. Like, I played a lot of Mario Land 2. I will stream that eventually. But I played a shitload of this one. Like, this game is not just its own thing, but it is a good evolution of Wario Land 2. Like, Wario Land 2, like, okay, there's some weird stuff, you know, there's secret levels. This has that, and there's treasure and coins. And a nice ending credit song. Is this why I kind of am okay with New Super Mario Bros. Useless coin gimmick? I mean, I can just... The funny thing is I can just get the Planet Chivo off stream. Probably won't. I probably will. I don't need a ton more. I'm just rambling into... But yeah. They got, like, the farty Wario Land sound. And don't, like I said, through some weird path, I will end up playing Wario Land 2. Wario goes to his planet and just immediately, like, suffocates. Like, this is one of my fave Game Boy, vanilla Game Boy game. Like, I like this more than Kirby's Dream Land 2. Which is the, I mean, and Kirby's Dream Land, you know, which is the, like, you know, that is the Game Boy Kirby, but I would pick this over those two. Like, in a flash. Like, this is a really neatly realized platformer that just gave us gave us 4 other interesting platformers, a cool 3D thing, and the one I don't like to talk about. There's all these names, like Graham Archer, Dan Olson. I assume it's not the Dan Olson. It'd be funny if no, it's not. I'm just amusing myself with thoughts. Anyway, your prize, you get to watch Wario. That sounds right. Okay, that makes sense. I'm genuinely, like, I'm curious about what's worked on this game. Like, I'll have to follow, like, the composers, because they did a pretty good job of keeping Wario music... Wario Land 2 and 3, like, do some very good farty-ass music. Wario Land 4 just goes off in an entirely incredibly different direction. Okay, you know what Wario... And Wario Land Shake again. You know what Wario game has the, like, air of the really farty music? They got it right. It is friggin' Wario World. That game's music is just... fucking brass band. Someone just ate a bunch of fucking chili dogs. Gassy ass lumbering through the city music. We'll get there. Fucking green. I mean, of course we know that they like whoever made the music for that game nailed the assignment. Like Wario Land 4 and Shake It have amazing soundtracks. Wario World has an amazing Wario soundtrack. I can say these things and people will be like nodding, because my audience rules. Mad respect to Yokoi Gunpei. Who like helped these games be just so weird. Anyway, right? That is amusing. This game... Huh? Please? Well... I guess it's like, well, there's one other thing, but... I've done my due diligence. Tupac lives. That would... we could probably swing... so yeah, I love Wario, but Wario doesn't have any Kirby's. Like, it is a good game. I mean, yeah, with its rough edges, it is good. Yeah. Purely because of my bias. This is all scientific and statistical, but my bias is true. You could spot number 15 because I say so. It is like a solid foundation for, again, holy fuck, holy shit. And you're like, as much as I rag on Wario Land 2, it is still going to be in this zone. Wario, you shake it, it will be somewhere up here. World, probably somewhere up here. We don't talk... I mean, Virtual Boy, Wario Virtual Boy, I was perfectly fine. Just, you know, kind of weird. If I had grown up with this one, it would have been higher, like, being realistic. This game should be way down lower, but... Anyway, well, sometime during this week, I'll play some more Bloodstained. Hopefully next week, I'm either going to finish Goemon's shitty Next Generation and we'll end up in the shit zone. Or if I don't finish it, it's going in the hell zone. Like, will I have a second candidate for hell zone? Like, I'm not giving this, like, the pass like I did Forza Pulpo, where, like, okay, you're doing some fine stuff, it's just not the game I was hoping it would be. That is, I knew what I was getting to. I thought maybe it's okay. No, it sucked. I quit. Like, those don't count for the Flintstones Atonement. That's a lot of words, basically, about whatever bullshit's on my mind, ain't it? Please retry. No, again, I'm not. Fucking Wario Land. I guess I just live here now, though. Like, yeah, I can reset the game, but I ain't gonna. I'll type it out. I mean, I'll give it a quick explanation. So, you know, on its own, it is a bad NES platformer. I reached a point in a boss where I needed enough power-ups to be able to use my weapon to defeat the boss. And, you know, the only way to do that would be, you know, restart the level, grind them up, because I was save state junking it, but I decided that the Jetsons NES game that was awful on its own merits does not deserve that level of effort, so I just put it in Hell Zone. And Gex used to be in Hell Zone because I used a cheat to get to the last level, but I decided, Gex could be worse. Which is a statement that makes lots of sense. Anyway, I'm going to go eat some food. Was that loud enough? I guess that is a wrap. So see you all during the weekday someday. Dinner. That's another sound clip. I'll make my own. I'm never going to make a soundboard. I'm just going to have a folder of, like, MP3 files, and Foobar will open them up. It's fuck effort. Bye. Okay, Wario, you get a little break for now. I don't know what... Well, temporarily, Bloodstain will slot in to replace this, depending on how long it takes, because I don't want to... Soon I won't be able to have the weekday streams. But once I free up the Saturday good game spot, no, Sunday good game spot, fuck it. Speaking of all good things have to come to an end for now, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Do the most recent Kirby mainline game. It'll fucking rule. What? Why did the music come back? I said that's a wrap. Ah!